Welcome back, everybody. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in middle school, I was not thinking about starting my own business. Our next guest has already accomplished that and is also currently in the running to win the Kids Baking Championship. Please welcome the founder and chief executive baker of SoJo Kitchen, Sohan Javeri. Sohan, I have to say, I'm so excited to have you here on the show because I spent most of my Christmas watching the show, and I was just so excited and cheering for you all the way because you're a Colorado kid. So welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so I'm fangirling out a little bit here, so you have to excuse me. Let's go ahead and start with the question, when did you start discovering that you love to bake?
So I've been always baking in the kitchen with my grandma and my family since I was little, and yeah, and I've always just loved to bake.
Amazing. And right off the bat, did you know that you were good at it?
Well, I first started out with like chocolate chip cookies and like cake mixes and everything.
Sure.
But then, I got better and I started making more intricate stuff.
Yeah, and we can see a lot of those intricate things here. So impressive with what you've made for us today. Why do you like to make desserts, would you say?
I like to make desserts because I like the science of like intricate French pastries and just like the way that they turn out, and I also love eating them. So.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you on that one too. That is awesome. Okay, so what made you want to try out for the Kids Baking Championship? Because that's a really big goal.
Well, it's always been my dream to be on that show. I've been watching it since like it came out, since I was little. It's always been my dream to be on that, so I tried out and I got on. Amazing.
And how was it being on the show? How has it been getting to meet all the other kids, kind of being with a lot of other people that are interested in doing the same things?
Everyone was really nice, and it was a really great experience.
Yes, good. That's awesome. And your family, I'm assuming, is very supportive and excited to see you on there, right?
Yes.
That is so great. Okay, so tonight we'll see how you did in the next next challenge, right?
Yes, tune in tonight to see the loaded cookie challenge, where you have to make 2 different types of loaded cookies.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's got to be so hard. Were there a lot of challenges that you felt like you saw throughout the process?
Well, there's a lot of challenges and stuff that I'm not really used to making, but I've really grown and learned through making those things.
Yeah.
And yes.
Okay, so you also have your own business. You have SoJo Kitchen & Co., which is so cool. Tell me a little bit about SoJo.
So I started during the summer of 2020.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, how about because I love baking, how about I make money off of this and start my own business?
Absolutely. Why shouldn't you? And have you been doing pretty well?
Yes, I have.
Good. Okay, congratulations. We're going to have to look you up. So how did you come up with the name SoJo?
Well, my first name is Sohan and my last name is Javeri. So I made SoJo Kitchen, and kitchen is like kitchen. So yeah.
Perfect. Easy enough. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about what you brought for us today, because a lot of these things are not only beautiful, but I tried the lemon macaron during the teas there, and it was to die for. So tell me what you've brought for us here today.
So I brought macarons and rainbow cream puffs filled with a hazelnut cream and miso chocolate chip cookies.
Amazing. Okay, so out of the 3, which is your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I love the rainbow cream puffs, and I really like the hazelnut cream inside them.
Yes. Is that complicated to make? I mean, I can imagine trying to put the cream inside the cream puff is not easy, right?
Yes, it is complicated to make, but yes, I did it.
Okay, well, I'm not even surprised. You are so impressive. That is so awesome, Sohan. Okay, so tell me about some of your favorite things to bake.
Some of my favorite things to bake are French pastries, like the macarons or the cream puffs, or I like making like classics like chocolate chip cookies, making them more different, and like making these miso chocolate chip cookies.
Definitely.
And stuff like that, yes.
Does your family like to taste test with you?
Yes.
I bet. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how do you balance baking school and, being in middle school and having all your friends? And I mean, it's got to be a lot to balance, right?
I'm just really busy, and I love baking, so it's not really a chore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm sure you've heard that if you love what you do, then work will never be work, right? You get to love what you do every day in your life. That is so great. Okay, so what are your plans for the future? What can we expect out of you, Sohan? You have such a big future ahead of you.
Well, in the future, I might go to pastry school, might go to culinary school, or I might make a job off of SoJo Kitchen.
Absolutely, and I think that you can do an incredible job doing that as well. I know a lot of kids, especially your age, love to watch the show, and I think are very inspired by you. Do you have any advice for them?
Just keep trying and just keep baking, and it's all about practice.
Practice, and I have to say, Sohan told me that too before, because I'm not a very good baker, everybody. So I'm gonna actually take that advice as well. Before I let you go, will you take a bite of a cream puff with me?
Yeah.
Okay, here, can we cheers?
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Oh, wow, yum. Sohan, thank you so much. Can I have a hug?
Thank you.
You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. Guys, I'm gonna chew this while I tell you exactly how to find out whether or not Sohan makes it tonight. You can do that in the Kids Baking Championship. That airs on the Food Network tonight. So to see more of Sohan's delicious treats, check out lovesojokitchen.com.